Hi everyone, welcome to Sandy's Wednesday rune reading for this week, April 29th till next week, May 5th. So this week I'm going to do a regular reading and I'm going to pick up an Ogham for the month of May. Are you ready? Let's see what Odin have in store for us this week. Let's begin. Okay, first we have Sowilo. Now, this rune represents inner strength, subconscious, that it's helping us to go dig inside of us, to look around and search the power inside of us. It's a rune about strength, success, and power. It tells you that good things are coming. It's also a spiritual awakening symbol. Love. You have the power to create your own happiness and the success of your love life if you take all the good occasion coming your way. You have the power to awake your sentimental life. Money. Some things good are coming and it might bring you some satisfaction. You have the opportunity to do the best financial action, but you have to trust yourself and believe in yourself. Work. If you are thinking about a new career, well, it's time to act. You will have a chance to maybe start a new job, maybe get a raise, or a new career opportunity. But you will have to take the power inside of you and act to get these results. They won't come your way, so don't wait about it. Use your strength. So again, go and ask people around you. Search for a new job, something that you like. Promote yourself. For example, go on social media and say, let's say you can write. You're a writer, but let's say, just say, okay, I'm an author and I would like to give, for example, some writing course, anything like that. Promote yourself and write about what you want. Keep your eyes open. Health. Good things are coming. Maybe some healing, spontaneous healing. Anything is possible. But it won't happen necessarily alone. You will have to find the strength inside of you and use it for your own wellness. So again, don't just sit there and wait for example, quote, a miracle, unquote, to happen. You will have to not just think positively, but change your mindset. That's what I should say, because it's cute to say, oh yeah, life is good, I'm happy, everything's going well. Yeah, that's good, but it's not going to happen either. So you will have to do some things to make it that way. So for example, if you want to be happy, well, maybe you will have to, let's say, learn to say no a little more. Do things that you love, that you enjoy. Think about yourself a bit. It's not selfish, but it's a way to make yourself really happy. Okay, the next one, what will it be? Oh, okay. It's Agalas. Okay, so this room, it's about hell, disruption. It tells you that things might come your way abruptly and you will have to adapt to them. So you will need the strength of your mental because, again, it's not like you can sit around and say, oh no, why me? Or why everyone else is better than me? You know, not about complaining, but be aware about the warning that you receive and find a way to protect yourself, but to make it better when bad things happen, to be ready for them, I should say. Okay, love. There might be some up and down. Love declaration. Someone might ask you to marry them when you least expect it or where you least expect it. Now, if you're single, be careful because love might strike your way. If you are in a relationship, well, maybe you were living some fight, tense moments. So maybe one of you might take a decision spontaneously and without reflecting before acting, and it might hurt. Again, if you're single, it's not time to ask someone to go out because you might receive a big and brutal no, or leave me alone, or yeah, you know what I mean. Money. The good deal, the deal of the century might come your way. But also, you might get scammed about something that seemed good to do quickly, but it will make you lose some money. So take your time and act slowly and think about it before acting. So basically, if it seems too good to be true, probably is. Work. A big transformation might happen quickly. You are afraid that you won't be able to follow. But if you stay there wondering, well, you won't receive nothing beneficial from the change. So yes, think, but act. Health. Spontaneous healing. You might receive a diagnostic of an illness that might not be good results, and that will ask immediate medical action. You can also break, let's say, a leg or an arm. You might have to go spend some time in hospital. Anything is possible, and it's gonna be sudden, and it's gonna be happening fast, almost without warning. So please be all careful. And the last one for this week. It's Teresa's and it's reverse. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, that's better. Okay, so this rune represents the little tiny thorn in your feet, that little grain of sand in the wheel. Difficulties that makes harder to make everything perfect. It's also the obstacle that we see, but we don't know how to move around it, to move forward. It tells you you need to reflect on yourself. Love. Be careful and don't take a decision impulsively. Sensitivity is really high at the moment. Money. A bad decision can put you in financial difficulties. If you are already tight in your budget, it's not time to throw your money around or to help someone if you, even if you really want it, it's not the time to do that because you might have to live with the consequence. Work. You're feeling misunderstood and people around you are rejecting you. Don't act again impulsively. Take a moment to rest and to analyze the situation. Try to find a solution instead of waiting for one to come your way. But also don't force things. Health. The medicine that you're taking doesn't seem to work, but be patient because sometimes it won't bring some healing or relieve you in a day or two, you know. It might take a week, maybe a month to have to show some effects and for them to last. You might seem to be tired without any reason. Well, take a moment again and try to think what can possibly make you feel tired. So, for example, are you looking at too much news and it's stressing you, keeping you from having some good night of sleep or peaceful night? Are you working too much? Maybe you're not eating that well. So all of this little thing might make you feel tired. So be aware about them and try to make the best for you. Okay, so now I'm gonna be picking up an Ogham for the month of May. Okay, so let's see what the month will bring us. Okay, so for this month we have Koad. What's up with the focus? Okay, there you go. Okay, so this Ogham represents a sacred grove or any sacred place, a retreat gathering of knowledge or collected wisdom, such as in a school, college, university, library, even a bookshop. The advice here could be to visit a sacred place or some place where the collective knowledge of humanity resides. The answer to your question could be here, or perhaps just restoration for your spirit. So basically, if you're having some question about whether it's your life, maybe your path, if you follow a different religious path, or maybe could be about your work. For example, if you are, let's say, a doctor, maybe you would like to get further knowledge. So it would be a good idea, if you can, of course, go to one of these places. Can be library or even a bookstore, and try to find a book on the subject that you're interested in. Now, if you can't go to one of these places, no worry, it's okay. Maybe try to go on, how can I say, an online library and try to find the book there. Now, as I say, if you can't go also, maybe try to take a place inside of your home or even outside, for example, in your balcony, your yard, and make yourself a special little place to try to enjoy and learn new things. Make your own sacred grove, and also make your own routine. So for example, let's say in the morning, take 5-10 minutes to read. And maybe, if you can, of course, enjoy some coffee, tea, read your book. I have a notebook if you want to, or just some pens to, to circle the words or the chapters that is interesting to you. Or also, I'm gonna give you a little tips, if I can say. If you have some questions that you would like an answer, it doesn't matter the book that you choose. Take your favorite one. Sit in a calm place. Think about your question. And then again, open your book, and the first word that you see, it might give you an answer. Now, can be the real answer, can be the start of an answer, but just go and read. So, for example, okay, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to give you a small example. So I'm going to use this book, the Encyclopedia of Norse and Germanic Folklore, Mythology, and Magic. Okay, so for example, my question is, let's say, will it be a beautiful day outside today? So basically what you do, you take your book, you open it to a page, and first word you see. You can go like this, okay? Keep in mind though that now I can't really see what I'm doing, okay? So, okay, let's see. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, now I have a larger view. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna put this down. So basically, is it gonna be a beautiful day? Larger view. Now you might ask yourself, what does it mean? It can mean, well, maybe if you keep your view larger, it might be a beautiful day. Now, for example, outside right now, it's kind of cloudy, but if you forget about the cloudy weather, there might be something more beautiful if I keep my mind open. So let's say there might be some birds singing. There might be some rays of sunshine here and there. Try to do something like that. It's also called Bibliomancy, if I'm correct. I don't want to misread, but it's something like that. So whenever you have a question, take a book and try to do that. Of course, use your common sense because it might not always be a yes or no question, but sometimes it can give you just a little tip or a little something to start your thinking. Also, don't try to overthink it either. Just take maybe a pen and paper and write down the first thing that comes to your mind. So, as I was saying, larger view may not be about the weather. It can be about enjoying the bird or doing something that I love, like maybe reading a book or, just taking a walk outside. So try it, and it's going to be a good month for that. So this was this week rune reading. I wish you all a happy and blessed Odin's Day, a wonderful rest of the week, and a happy and blessed month of May. See you next week and month. Bye bye.